You welcome freedom and firearms defense to Chambers County and give them the opportunities needed to succeed. The economical, educational, and safety benefits they bring make them a stronger asset to this community. Thank you for your time and consideration.
Thank you, sir. I wonder why my timer wasn't working, didn't have a battery in it.
I knew I should have brought along with me.
Right. Well, I kept watching the time on the deal here, but thank you, Donnie. Mr. Fred Johnson, would you like to speak now on about your fire department? Then you have a comment on 5.4 as well. You want to do that with the agenda item, or you want to talk about both of them at the same time?
I can do both of them at the same time,
Okay.
pretty quick. Morning, ladies and gentlemen of Commissioners Court.
State your name for the record.
Frederick Johnson, Hancomer Volunteer Fire Department, 35-year member, chief for the last 14.
We greatly appreciate your time you give to our community too.
I'm here to ask for a little bit of extra financial help. I know y'all give us and have increased our funding over the years from when I started out, I think it was $15,500 all the way up to $100,000. On March the 3rd, we had an unfortunate incident while blocking an emergency wreck on I-10 around the what do you call it? The 8:15 mile marker. We were dispatched to a wreck at 4:30 in the morning. Engine 51 responded with myself driving. We blocked the outside lane and the shoulder. We were tending to a wreck already. The vehicle was struck at 80 miles an hour. Our engine was, destroying the engine and the two cars involved that hit us. No deaths were out of this accident, but $1 million fire truck was destroyed. There's no way possibly we can financially recover from that. I called for mutual aid and live flight from Winnie, mutual aid to us with the fire truck, and 2 hours later Winnie brought us a truck to use until we could get back on our feet. The reason why I'm asking for help is just before this in October, Hancomer was granted GPM with 10 inches of draft, never ever heard of. We had it built by U.S. Fire Pumps. The cost of the truck was $565,000, so we went to Anahuac National, which we always deal with, and we got a loan for the remainder of that tanker, which is to be paid out at $45,000 a year. That was fine, but we had no other debt until this wreck. We pride on ourselves on training and everything for our community, and I know in my experience that truck saved 15 people's lives that morning in the dark. Deputies, our EMS, myself, one other code, and the people that were involved in the first wreck. If it wasn't for the training of these people and what we do for volunteers 100%, it could have been a lot worse outcome, and I would never hate to see that. I would rather lose a truck than a life any day. It still hurts a smaller department. Any extra help I can get financially, I'm not asking for a price or anything like that, so I can continue sending our people to training. If not, I'll have to cut my training budget for the next 2 years till I can recover from the truck that I am buying from Winnie Stoll BFD. They made us a good deal on a truck. I don't have to go all over the nation for one. It's one we've known, we're pumping with already, and they've been our partner for years and years. So I appreciate Winnie BFD and their ESD one, and it's just been a windfall for the last 2 months for me trying to get everything figured out. And do I have nightmares about this incident? Yes. Thank you all very much.
You can wrap it up, Fred. If you have a few more things to say, I'll give you another minute.
You want me to talk about the ESD?
Let's do that at the agenda item.
All right. So I appreciate anything in my department. I know does for sure. Hard-working men and women, just like yourselves, every day come home from a job and help me. I since retired last year in August from a Covestro chemical plant over in Baytown. Spent 35 years there. My family lives here, and I want to support the whole community. We go all, Hancomer Fire Department goes out on every district alarm to every community in Chambers County. I appreciate it very much, and thank you all.
Thank you, Fred.
Thanks, Fred.
Okay, Ms. Gloria Way.
Yes, Judge, I'd like to speak about item 5.4, but at the time the item comes up.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, that is all the citizens' comment we have. We'll go back to Fred on the ESD, and then we'll go back to Ms. Way on 5.4. So, okay, let's go to 1.2, approve and purchase of a side-by-side for county trapper from Eastside Power Sports in an amount of $16,888. We had worked with George's office on this here, got quotes from Eastside Power Sports and Jeans Polaris. This one here come in almost $3,000 cheaper. It's the same machine, same size body, same everything. So, I mean, we felt that we'd just go with this Honda and save the taxpayers close to $3,000.
So moved, Judge.
Okay?
Second.
Motion by Commissioner Ty, seconded by Commissioner Hammond. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, we're going down to Road and Bridge, 3.1, and it's not quite 10 o'clock yet. So we'll skip past those. We will go to Engineering and Project Management, 4.1. Discuss and consider offering a letter of no objection to the abandonment of a 30-foot easement located in the Benjamin Winfrey Survey, A-28, being a .8365 acre tract of land. Okay, who's got that?
That's me.
That's you also.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Brad.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Kristen Vestal with Port 99 approached us asking, hey, county, can you abandon this easement? It's a 30-foot easement. It was granted by Aubrey King. There's 3 people that granted this thing back in 1969. It was for public use, for roadway use and utility installation.
Okay.
It was not, it did not grant that to the county. We are not the grantors, or the grantees. So that's not our easement. Just plain and simple, that is not our easement. They put us on there because they thought, well, you're the local government entity, so it's gotta be yours, because it's nobody else's.
Yes.
It's just that it was donated, back in 1969. I think, I was talking to Matt and Dwayne, I don't know if we just, do a simple low no. No objection, but it's, I don't think it's ours to abandon.
Okay. Anyone have any questions or comments for Brad?
So we don't know who owns it?
I don't know who owns it. All I know is
No, seriously,
from
we
1969,
don't know.
I know who donated it.
It was set aside but not accepted.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And again, in the deed, it does not lay out who it was granted to. Just granted for public road use and utility installation, and it's 30 feet wide.
How long?
So it goes from, the whole entire thing goes from 2936 to 3180.
Oh,
But what they're asking for is just a partial abandonment where it's on their property. So, and so there's a driveway that connects from 3180 to 2354. There's houses along this.
Yeah.
But the portion that they're wanting to not abandon is on 2354, where people will still have access. That's not the part that they're wanting to abandon. It's just a portion that's on their property.
So is this a maintained road that the county?
It's not,
does?
it's not
just a
maintained. This
grass?
is essentially a driveway.
This is Officer Nelson's driveway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the buyer here who bought that tract is Port 99's new entity that's gonna develop the property. And they know, based on their experience of dealing with the court and Commissioner Tice and myself, of not putting traffic on 3180, that we don't want any 18-wheelers from the 3180 side, we want them to come in from the 2354 side. So they're wanting to abandon this 30-foot section to do away with that driveway, so there will be no
So it's stopping from
vehicular
cutting through.
access coming across that property. And so they're gonna set aside a green belt and a berm on that side of the road anyways, and they wanted to clean this 30 foot up in order to be able to berm it and screen it from view and stuff from across the street, Falcons Point, Eagle Heights and all those subdivisions. So, my question of legal is, if it says public use, I mean, we're the public, but could we do a letter of no objection? Is that an issue, or should we do a letter of no objection?
There's no taxes been paid on this property, nothing's been paid over the years,
Well, on the property it has been, I would assume.
on the easement right away.
The easement it's part of the property. I don't think anybody pays taxes on the easement. It's
Okay,
just,
that's
it's
what I
just,
was
it's just for
curious.
use.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
have a problem with some language that sort of along the lines of a quitclaim, but the document they sent over had the county purporting to actually own the easement, and I don't think we do. So, if we could just adjust that to release it, or, whatever.
Or just state that we have no
Yeah.
ownership rights of it, and we're recognize that we don't have any.
Right, but I think the 1969 document just failed as a conveyance because the county never accepted it, never improved it, never maintained it.
So, the agenda binds a letter of no objection, is that what we should call it?
Yeah.
Motion to approve a letter of no objection.
So that's your motion?
Yes, my motion.
Second.
Okay. Motion.
Pending legal review.
Pending legal review. Motion by Commissioner Dagley, second by Commissioner Tice. Any further discussion or comments? None, hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed, motion carries. Okay, we'll go to 4.2. Discuss and consider going out for bids for the rehabilitation and rework of South Main Street in Anahuac. Zach?
Good morning, Judge. So yeah, you reached out, Commissioner Goyer reached out to me about doing this rework. So this is just to get the process started. We know we still gotta do some bid stuff. This is just to, ask the court to go out for bid on this next section.
Yes, we had the funds left, we still had the funds available in that line item.
Correct.
So instead of just letting them sit there, I wanna go ahead and rehab South Main all the way to Oak Island, which will include striping and everything.
Yes,
And we got a
correct.
couple of roads in store we're gonna do, we got a couple of other roads we're gonna do.
Yeah, the couple that installed, we're gonna try to get them on,
In-
within this next or within the same contract that we already
Yes.
awarded.
So, anyway, it'd be a good use of our funds to go ahead and, not just let them sit there, to go ahead and get these roads done.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Entertain a motion.
So moved.
Motion by Commissioner
Second.
Hammond, second by Commissioner Tice. Any further discussion or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 4.3, discuss, consider moving 35,000 from CO 25 Chambers Parkway to CO 25 I-10 ramp reversal.
Yes, so there's actually gonna be a correction. I'm gonna ask that when the motion's made to change it to CO 24 precinct 3 CO item, to the CO 25 I-10 ramp reversal item.
Okay,
There's, I think still 500,000+ in that CO line item. I talked to Commissioner Hammond already as well about it. So we should have plenty of funds to move over there, that way we're not touching the Chambers Parkway, CO item.
Commissioner Hammond, you anything, Commissioner Dagley? We're looking at each other.
Staying out of his pot of gold over there. So moved.
Motion by Commissioner
What?
Hammond,
That's it.
second by
Second.
Commissioner Tice. Any further
Can I
comments?
get some clarification just from legal? Can you change an agenda item like this? I don't think that's proper or legal. It's not posted as what you're making a motion on.
From CO 25 to 24, is that what you're talking about, Heather?
Yeah, I mean, it's just not what the agenda item says.
Amend the motion, or it's just the agenda item.
Thought it was amended.
No,
No.
they're saying we amended the agenda item, which is, we'll wait on legal on that.
Aaron, can we vote on it as is and then move the money from 24, 25 to next quarter?
I just say table it and then come back.
Table it, move it.
It's not.
Oh, if we table it,
I
I
would
have to bring
agree.
it back as the same wording,
Same wording,
Well, I mean-
but, and change the CO.
so I have to pull it.
I mean, then pull it and then redo it.
Okay, so,
How soon do we need the money?
If Aaron's able to move it into the account, we should be okay, but then have it as the item for the next court, yes.
is this gonna hold up the process?
Yeah, I don't wanna hold it up, I mean,
We-
I don't think you're holding.
No, it won't hold anything
Yeah,
up.
yeah, you're fine. It's just, he needs a little bit of extra money in his project code, there's plenty of money. he's not spending all his money at one time.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is we could vote on the item, move the money, he could utilize it, and go ahead and do whatever he needs to do. And then we'd worry about cleaning up the dollars and cents between precinct 3 and 4 later if we need to.
Well, I think it's the CO. You're changing it from CO 25 to CO 24,
I think it's just.
the agenda item.
Yes, I think it's just the agenda item.
I guess I say if we move it from CO 24 Chambers Parkway, I can move back from the CO 24 Precinct 3 back into the Chambers Parkway next court. Move the same amount back into it.
I
Well,
would
I don't think
I would
That's a lot
recommend
of
that we
moving.
just, we table it, make the change and bring it back. Because we're
Recommend to
talking
pull
about moving a lot of money and I,
So y'all are gonna
doesn't look-
rescind your motions, and we're gonna go ahead and,
I never heard the motions, who they were from.
it was from Hammond and Tice. But we're gonna pull those. They're gonna rescind their motion, we're gonna pull the agenda item.
Yeah, it ain't gonna hurt nothing.